Hi everyone, Owlvine here. I hope you're all doing well. This video is a requested one. It is an overdue requested one. So someone asked me to create a video on the autumn equinox, which obviously, as you all know, the equinox happened some time ago, but we are still definitely within the transition season right now. This video is not going to be purely about the autumn equinox, it's transition energy in general. The question specifically was, what are you doing for the autumn equinox? Or can you talk about what you're doing for the autumn equinox? And I didn't do anything per se this year. I didn't do a ritual or any specific like outward thing. What I was very focused on though this year, I guess I find actually each year as I look back, every equinox we have, I really feel a shift happen. Like I really can feel that energetic shift, and it's not hard. We're coming either out of the depths of winter and going into spring, or we're coming out of the height of summer and going into autumn. So it's a very obvious shift. Now, depending on where we are in the world, of course, that shift will be more or less extreme. It will take a bit longer, or you know, whatever, to come through in the landscape. But that feeling, for me at least, is palpable, like always there. And I'm lucky, I do live in a space that does keep quite well to the seasons. We do have an extreme summer here and quite a mild winter compared to elsewhere, but we do experience the 4 seasons down here. I am at the bottom eastern side of Australia, so we definitely have 4 seasons, whereas some places only have 2 and some places more or less just have 1. Let's be honest. So transition energy is exciting, but it is generally not easy. There is often quite a bit of pain and discomfort involved when things shift and start to move, when things start growing or dying off, or when we're feeling the energy of needing to either birth something or kill something, bring something back. So when we feel that, it is very uncomfortable. It is not like all roses and like, oh, you know, yay, oh, so nice. Birth is painful. Birth isn't like, oh, birth. I have actually given birth, so I know this firsthand, okay? It is not sunshine and rainbows. It's uncomfortable for the mum. It's uncomfortable for the partner. He's sitting there like, I don't know what's going on. And it's uncomfortable for the baby. Like the baby's been in like this warm little cocoon for around 9 months, it depends, and then all of a sudden they're coming out into this stark world and being handled by latex gloves, and it's just like what is going on? So birth is not easy. Neither is death. A lot of us know that that's a painful and uncomfortable experience, to let something go or to have something leave us. Both of these things, this transition time is not an easy time. Our outward world definitely reflects what happens internally. So I'm assuming if you're watching this video, you're feeling a little bit of a something. There's like some transition, something happening, something shifting and moving, and things are changing from what they were. Now it is really exciting because this gives us a chance to move off the old things, move the old, get that gone, and to bring in new. Whether we are in the northern or the southern hemisphere, it doesn't dictate binary energy that we're going to experience. I love this. I love this. Our world is a whole, right? This is the earth right here. And it's split, you know, roughly down the middle. And one side of the earth experiences a season and the other side experiences the exact opposite season. But it is a whole. It is a whole thing. And that's the same for us internally. Things aren't just one way or the other. So we're in spring now, therefore we need to bring life into our world, and it's all about birth and new and renewal and that sort of thing. There is also a death element that is very close, and it's a constant little cycle. And for some of us, we'll be more in one phase of the cycle than the other at one time. And again, it might not match up to our seasonal representation of what's happening right at that time, but both are always shifting and swirling with each other internally. Now at this time, I am definitely experiencing more of a death element within what's going on in my life and what I need to be doing. However, there's also a very strong birth element because I need to get rid of the stuff like yesterday so that I can bring in this new stuff. And I have been resistant to it. Now, this is another thing. If you bring resistance in, if you're like, I do not want to let go, or I do not want to put myself out and do or create or whatever, then it is a lot more painful. The process is not as in flow as it could be. Talking to myself. So the more we resist, the more discomfort there actually is. So biting the bullet and just like going forward with that, with fear, if there's fear, into the discomfort, into the pain, whatever it is, because we know this is something that needs to happen. We know this is something that needs to go. You know, we know this relationship is bad for us. We know that this habit is done. We need to get rid of this habit. We know that these different things in our life are not serving us anymore. They need to go. And we know that we need to bring in the new stuff. We need to bring in a new habit, or we need to get ourselves out there and meet new people, or investing our time into different creative pursuits and different projects. Now is the time. The energy is absolutely lent to this shifting and moving right now. And again, both polarities are simultaneously spinning around together. We've got both going on, and we need both to bring about whatever it is that we're feeling right now. So the question that I'm asking myself at this time during this equinox season, because it's not just like a day, even though technically it's a day when we're equal light and dark, but we're around this energy. You know, our seasons are still shifting. Some people still haven't come out of winter. Some people still haven't come out of summer. So that shift is still going on. So what I'm doing at this time for myself is asking myself what needs to go and what needs to come in. And then I'm lending my magics to that. So I'm drawing in the energy that is around and putting it into my magic to assist me in getting these things done, so that I can create a more amazing life for myself. So I can do all these things that I want to do, so I can get rid of the things that I don't want to do anymore, or, you know, whatever it is. It's very ambiguous. Can I just say that I'm just like really loving this lighting right now? Spot on, nature. I have the sun setting like directly out there, and then I have like a diffused thing happen. Anyway, it's just really working for me. I love that you can see the colors of the things. Anyway, I'm going to head off now, but this was just a little bit about transition energy and what's going on right now. You may be feeling this within yourself, but just sit down with your journal or at your altar space, or, you know, within some quiet, comfortable space, out in nature, whatever you like, and just really, really ask what needs to go and what needs to come in. And then take the steps to get that stuff done. Do your magic to assist you in getting that stuff done. That's what we're witches for, after all, right? I'm wishing you guys so much love and many, many blessings. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Much love.